Hey guys, Maximus here. Basically what I'm going to do this game is just show you my whole problems with DBD and how I'm starting to realize that I can't keep doing this to myself. This is getting way too out of hand with how bullshit things have become. So, just to prove a point, I'm going to run barbecue and I'm going to count how many survivors I actually see with barbecue. And at the same time, I'm also not going to run ruin, and we're going to see how fast gens get done. So once this game starts, I will note the time, and then I'll try to do basically a rough estimate. So it is about 2:37 p.m. and we get Suffocation Pit. Now I'm going to run no add-ons to show that killers not being balanced around their base kit is really not that fine. Alright, so Whispers showed me where that person is. Then this person just routes out someone for doing nothing, I guess? Really don't like the slow wind-up time. That gen's being worked on. I was about to say, someone's here. I think he's gen tapping to make sure that I couldn't hear him actually working on the gen. And without wind-up add-ons, I can't get that hatchet. And that's one gen done in 2 minutes. And there's another gen almost completed. Is somebody else on it? Nope. Okay. Now, where's Bill? Here you are. Flashlight to my left. Barbecue. Only one person got showed. So we have one person out of one. I saw scratch marks over there. Imagine if any of these fuckers had DS though. Then it would just lead on another long chase. So as soon as I leave the hook, they get unhooked. Which means if I don't camp, then the person gets unhooked for free. And now I kind of have to tunnel him in order to be efficient. Which is just not fun for anyone. Especially not this poor build. And I'd much rather be able to just go after whoever I want. There's Jake. Alright. Completely hidden behind the gen. Like if you're on a gen, your aura is just completely hidden. So that's 2 gens done in about 4 minutes. 3 gens done in about 4 minutes. Now I gotta reload. So I have 3 downs, and 3 gens have popped. Granted, did I play perfectly? No. Alright, so 2 people revealed on the 3rd time with barbecue. don't know where Claudette went. Because, you know, it's a Macmillan map. I can't see where she went on this map without basically having, like, infrared sight. And now Bill has to die. If I don't do this, then they're just going to get the gens done immediately. There we are, 2 people. And that person was completely hidden behind that gen. And my aim was awful, so that's why I missed that. Same with that one. So we have 4 gens done in about 5 minutes. This is without ruin. And, okay, 1 person shown with barbecue. And they're going over there, and I kind of can't really make it over there. Was this optimal playstyle for me? No. Was this optimal playstyle for the survivors? Probably not. And yet, it can still be like this. And as soon as I go after her, my pressure with that person is completely gone. Good dodge on that one. That was actually a good move on her part. And then scratch marks are just completely fucked right now. Just pinpoint aim on that part. Same with that one. Although that second shot was a little bit easier. And then we place you on the hook. They're actually revealed because they're not behind a gen. They're healing. Or cleansing a totem? And that was 1 person. Not sure why Claudette tried to Kobe there. Was I stuck on someone? Yeah. Can't do anything about that. Have to reload. Shit. And look at that, she's already healed. They're actually wasting time with healing. They could easily just be on a gen, not heal, go into adrenaline. Yeah, now that I think about it, if this was optimal play from these survivors, they would already have the gens done. Because they got 4 gens done in about 5 minutes, and now it's been 8 and they couldn't get the other one done. So now we pick you up. Now they're on that gen, and there's pretty much no way I'm going to be able to stop that gen in time. Look at that. So all the gens got done in about 8 minutes. And it took them 3 minutes to get the last one. The only reason why I know where this Claudette is because of Bitter Murmur. And she gets sprint burst, so she's able to just completely outrun me. And while I'm busy with her right here, the other one's just getting the exit gate open. Don't know what she was doing there. She could have played that chase a lot better. And yet it still took that long. Of course, I probably could have done better as well. Now that person's over there. Just sitting at the exit gate. She went back inside. Not sure why. She could easily just leave and deny me a 4th kill. Because there's really not much we're going to be able to do here. And you just farmed your teammate. And now you might actually die for that. Now I need to keep moving this way. And no way I can throw over this. So there's no counterplay to this loop as Huntress. I have one hatchet as well. And then she just keeps looping me. Because there's still pallets left on the map. Because they got the gens done in about 8 minutes. Now she's gonna head out. Yep, she headed out. So let's take into account. I made about, what? I 3-hooked 2 of them. So I made like 9 hooks. I didn't even see that many survivors with barbecue across all 9 of those times that I hooked people. 4 gens got done in about 5 minutes, and they easily could have gotten a 5th gen done quicker if they were actually any good. And there were still quite a few pallets left on the map. This is a problem with Dead by Daylight. They are not addressing the issues that are at hand. 4 gens in 5 minutes should be completely unacceptable. Should be completely impossible. And they easily could have gotten all 5 gens in 6 minutes if they were actually any good. Barbecue has now been countered and shadow nerfed so many times. So many counters. Oh yeah, that person has distortion. So they don't even have to hide behind a gen or hide in a locker. They can just use distortion and be completely hidden. Claudettes are still invisible on Macmillan maps. You still can just gen rush into quad adrenaline, which I have absolutely no idea why none of them had adrenaline. Like, I don't think I need to go on. And I lost that game because I didn't have Ruin and I didn't have add-ons. This is just one example, but honestly, I can't see it getting any better with next patch because they have not addressed gen rushing, they have not addressed barbecue having too many counters, they have not addressed the fact that Ruin is pretty much mandatory on any killer not named Billy or Nurse or Freddy, but that's because Freddy needs Sloppy Butcher instead. And then they buff Prove Thyself and Leader to almost broken levels. And then they implement a change that not only would make Legion really boring to play against, like even more so than he already is, but also borderline Nurse levels of broken. Because you could just 2-hit frenzy down somebody in like 4 seconds. And then the self-care change, which just incentivizes you to stay separated and heal yourself and just rush gens even faster. Like, the changes that are happening are not addressing the core issues with this game. And it has been that way for so long. And yet, even from 2.0 to 2.3.3, you can still see a few good changes here or there, thinking that that behavior was actually getting on the right track towards making the game more and more balanced. And then patch 2.4 drops, Legion becomes a thing, more survivors start realizing, hey, gen rushing into quad adrenaline is a good strat. So they just gen rush every killer, and then they get quad adrenaline. And then all of your pressure as killer is gone. And unless if you're a Nurse with a stacked loadout, you're probably not going to be able to do anything against survivors that decide to run adrenaline, decisive, balanced landing, sprint burst, distortion, borrowed time, any exhaustion perk. Like, it's just not possible. as such, honestly, I'm done with the game. I have given behavior so much faith, so many chances, just being like, they can definitely fix this shit. This game can still be fun. But now, I'm starting to finally realize it's never going to realize the potential that it has. Oh, and by the way, 2 of these 3 kills, specifically this one, were because I tunneled that poor bastard. If I didn't tunnel this poor bastard and tried to go after other people instead, it would have been a 2K at best. And the gens wouldn't have taken 8 minutes to get done. It would have taken like 6 or 7. Even considering the fact that these guys did not play optimally, that they actually stopped to heal each other, that they didn't just gen rush into quad adrenaline because none of them had it. Anyway, I've bantered for long enough. This is Maximus signing out. I'll figure out what to do for my content in the future. I'm considering just doing last year and swapping between like a myriad of single player games and just recording my run-throughs of them. The first 2 that I'm really thinking of doing are Skyrim and Half-Life. Skyrim would be like a long-ass project. Half-Life would just be more of like a one-and-done thing. But anyway, just let me know what you guys want to see in the future. But when it comes to Dead by Daylight, I'm probably just done with the game. I can't take behaviors bullshit anymore. This is Maximus signing out. Have a good one.